Hi, this is Rebecca Miskin from Night Owl, and you are listening to the Three Geeks Podcast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Three Geeks Podcast. Max is here, but he's in ghost mode.
I'm. My astral form is here. I'm projecting from another plane.
As he showed up a bit late and is now trying to set up quickly.
I am doing battle alongside the good doctor.
Doing battle in his ass form. It's fine.
Some call it the lazy plane.
We may continue our little commercial binge a little bit today. I do want to say that I did reach out to Mark from Norton Furniture yesterday. And I'm waiting to hear back because we plan on getting him on for 5 to 10 minutes next week. I told him he could promote his furniture company. He could do a whole bit and everything on the podcast. Heck, I'd love to have him as a sponsor.
I don't know, man. He might be a little too hoity-toity for that because he's making Norton Furniture money, man. So he might be.
Is that on?
Hi, guys.
Who knows?
I was telling Justin before we started that Mark needs to get his, a love radio show or something where he's like, hi, this is Mark, and I'm playing you the hits. He could take the old Casey Kasem bit, where they read the radio, the letter on the radio.
Except now he's got to try to incorporate Casey Kasem into his voice, whatever his voice is. He's like,
yeah,
you're playing 97, this hit from 1975.
He should have that Tim Meadows sketch where he's like the quiet storm and it keeps on hitting the thunder fucking noise.
Did you listen to last week's show yet, Max?
No, I did not.
It was so much more PG.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Yeah,
sounds terrible.
It was a bit more PG, but it was fun. We went from the fight between Mike and John to peaceful resolution, laughing at commercials. It was a good time.
It wasn't a fight. There was no fight.
I'm just kidding. There was no fight. That was a disagreement.
Our guest was a lot of fun. So you haven't seen that show, go back and listen to that too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
dude was cool.
He had a voice for radio. Clearly, he had.
Yes.
You could tell he makes podcasts.
Speaking of a voice for radio, Neil Ross.
Oh, yesterday's interview, that
Nice.
was a lot of fun.
It was so good.
And actually, thank you for bringing that up, Justin, because I am pushing the Neil Ross interview out quickly. It will release tonight at 5 o'clock for everybody to enjoy, because this interview was a blast. It's on. Neil Ross is already booked for November again to come on Animaniacs to talk to those guys about all the fun stuff. We only got to 1985 of his career, so we've got a long ways to go. This guy,
Nice.
It was a lot of fun. Mike,
I
I encourage you to go there.
he is the Larry Hankin of animation. But I'm burying the lead, guys. We are officially live on Twitch. Hi, everybody in the Twitch world. We left Periscope to go to Twitch, and we'll see how that does for us.
So could you say down Periscope?
Oh, there it is.
Oh, jeez.
Hey there, Dad Joe.
Just terrible. Max, if you're not set up, you can't make fun of my joke.
I definitely can. My astral form is just as witty as my real form.
Witty.
Yeah. I agree totally, Mike.
So,
anyway, air quotes, Max.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yes.
That's all good.
Because you're not set up, but it's okay.
I got nothing for it, so.
As I was telling Dan prior to the show, I've been watching the Superman serials. Have anybody seen them besides Dan and I?
The Fleischer cartoons or the
Live
black and
action.
white one?
Black and
Oh,
white
Kirk.
one.
That's Kirk Allen, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I've seen one. I think it was Atomic or whatever versus Atomic Man or something like that. I think it
I'm
was
not
one of
there
them.
yet. I'm working my way through the series, but I gotta say, I did not expect the special effects to be what they were. Because instead of doing special effects and trying to make them fly, it literally turns into a cartoon.
Yes.
Whenever a special effect is needed, and I thought that was brilliant and good.
It's not like
That's where is Noelle Neal Lois Lane in that one?
I don't know her name.
Because I think at one point she does become the Lois Lane in the serials, and that's why they stuck with her for the George Reeves show, was because they were like, oh, you played Lois before. Here, play her again.
Okay.
What did you say her name was?
Noelle Neal?
Yes.
Oh, it is her. Okay, cool. So she's there already. Nice.
Quite the coincidence. He had it just on his desk.
I'm watching it.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I got it from the library. I love the library. It's my new favorite place to get stuff because they have everything. I got the Batman serials. Those are next up. I cannot wait to watch some of those.
That's what we need to do. Sponsor is our local library.
Did you ask for that? Did you ask for that movie?
Sponsor our local library? Like, isn't that how it works?
You know, man.
Did you get that one movie for Max? Did you get that one Boss movie for Max that he wanted to know?
Oh, yeah.
Library?
Yeah. Did you talk to the librarian about it?
Yeah. I need Jason to walk into the library and ask for that for me.
Do you have that movie, Boss? The word after it is Black Man, Boss Black Man.
No, Jason, you didn't do it right. You have to, do you have that movie, Boss, and then you have to
just trail off?
Yeah. Yes.
I have to make sure I commentary what Max is doing because he still is not on this podcast.
Hey, you know what? Like, I'm having fun. So, you know, if like this is what's going on right now. I don't know why you guys keep bringing this up.
You should be like the narrator for the live.
Yes.
And Justin said something stupid.
Yeah, is this like Three Geeks descriptive service? Like, you know what they have on that?
Could be like March of the Three Geeks, and we could just do like regular stuff, and Max can narrate it.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Oh man! So promoting some of the stuff we have coming out this week, we got an episode of Animaniacs. We got Freddy Geeks will drop this week. Shaolin Sofa will come out this week.
Oh man, Shaolin Sofa is back.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes, it is.
We're doing Last Dragon the next time we have Shaolin Sofa, so it's awesome. I love that movie.
Dick Blaine Tyner, thank you so much for tuning in. There is 4 of us. There's soon to be 5. There's actually a ton of us. We're like gremlins or mogwais. When you get us wet, we just multiply. So
not a fan.
Let me just say, it takes a lot to get me wet. So
there's about to be 3 of us.
Do we insert like WAP TikTok videos now? Like,
oh geez.
Yeah, there's definitely more than 3 geeks. Let's see here.
Yeah, there
used to be like 22, I think, at last count.
Did we?
We should just go to a bunch of Geeks podcasts.
Seriously, I think we had 14 at our peak.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, are you counting like people who just do written reviews for us and things like that?
Yeah, everyone.
I'd say that's a good estimate.
What, Mac? Mike Coast for a second.
Oh, cool. What?
Yay.
So instead of passing off to one of the actual 3 geeks, he passes off to the outsourced geek.
It's fine. Go for it, man.
Things have been fun. Things have been good. I should be releasing a new chat cave coming out. I'm just gonna promote my stuff now while they take care
go for it, dude.
Yeah, why not? Mike McGTV, youtube.com/Mike McGTV. I just did an in-depth bit of chat caving with Max, and those will be dropping soon in 2 parts because there was just way too much to fit into 1 part. So yeah, 2 parts.
Sorry about that.
Go.
Everybody wanted
and we're back.
Chipotle reviews.
It's okay.
Chipotle reviews.
I had to send that on over.
Chorizo sausage.
I love
It's
Chipotle.
good. It's good.
My new thing right now is the McDonald's chicken nuggets with their buffalo dip they have. That stuff is good.
I will admit that the spicy chicken nuggets at McDonald's are pretty good, but I think Wendy's has still got it. But they're better than I thought they were going to be. The spicy nuggets,
a million times better than McDonald's. It's just I have something at McDonald's right now that I'm enjoying.
Yeah,
And Subway got a McRib sandwich.
Oh shit! No, like this is COVID. Like this is life with COVID right here.
I want y'all to know how excited Max's face got when he heard McRib Subway.
Oh,
No, dude.
Yeah,
I hate that.
But he
That's
got really
me.
excited about talking about it.
Yeah, no, because we're having this food conversation. I'm that big, but like it's funny that Jason is also like, oh man, this food. And it's like, oh, Twinkie, a hostess got a new new thing out. Ooh, it's a bad motherfucking. Like we're all like just we're getting hyped over this
Is it
fucking
Black Dynamite?
no fucking that's next Friday. But yeah, fucking. It's interesting to me. Like this is like, oh man, they got a new thing, like new sandwich. I can order that right now.
That's the point of having a new sandwich. But yes, the devolution of 3 Geeks, everyone.
The McRib.
Yes.
Oh my god, that shit is so
That
disgusting.
is so good.
Go get real ribs.
I have had
Yeah.
real ribs. They're not as good as the
No.
McRib.
Oh god.
They're
every time
so
you
much
say that, I
better
want
than
to slap you
the
across.
McRib.
You've not had. The only thing I can say is then you've obviously not ever had real ribs.
I had the ribs I had the other night were pretty good.
No. If it didn't sway you, then it wasn't good. Like those weren't even that. Like no.
The viewers are about to see some astral projected violence. It
Yeah,
sounds like.
no.
Yes. Random fist just comes out.
Don't you disrespect the rib?
Oh, man.
Hey Max,
What's up?
when are we getting more black chicken?
Soon.
What does it even mean?
Okay.
No, I smoked some chicken and like it was very sooty, so like it ended up like really black. But
Yeah,
it was all right.
like it wasn't blackened chicken; it was just black chicken.
Black
It's-
chicken. But
It was awesome, however. So
Yeah.
I know your family's like from the Caribbean area, right?
Yeah,
So is there a special way they cook chicken like, in that area that you really like?
jerk chicken.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's.
yeah.
But I've not prepared that for anyone because every time I try it,
Not good.
it's the American version of anything, which is just
What's-
terrible.
it's the
What
McRib
is
of jerk
kind of
chicken.
What's the focal point of, say, a properly prepared jerk chicken, Max? Like, what's the one ingredient that needs to?
Oh no, it's got to be spicy, but it's also because they use a lot of allspice and different things. So like it's got to have a lot of flavor. So you need to like really season it up. And then I'm not sure like how you cook it. Like 'cause you can grill it or you can cook it like in the oven or whatever. So like depending on how you cook it, it'll be like the sauce will be like either like a runny kind of gravy. And like you just want a lot of that going on, then or it'll be like just kind of like a thicker sort of like a paste sort of deal. So
What do you prefer?
I prefer the out of the oven. On the grill, it's hard to do. It dries out the chicken sometimes, so like it's just a better result. I think more often than not, but you can still do it on the grill.
And
But
here is the core of 3 Geeks. Here we talk recipes on here.
But
Twitch,
no, jerk,
yeah.
like a good jerk, like you get that good flavor, and then that heat will just sock you in the mouth, and you're like, yes, like I'm alive and I'm eating chicken. Like that's how you feel.
The face of nostalgia is on Max right now. He's like reminiscing right now.
Yeah, man. Like if you get it real good.
He's like going back.
You need to get into
simpler
somebody
times.
else's camera, Max.
That's right. Yeah,
We're missing all of his face.
How did you do it? He stopped working
I'm
getting on the podcast.
I'm trying to get myself the link to this right now, but I'm having issues.
We're 14 minutes in, man.
Well, I'm talking. We're fine.
It's a meatball.
Sorry.
Making chicken, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I can't help it that I'm an idiot. I can only do what I can do. Okay.
Sorry. We distracted Max with this, telling us about good jerk.
If folks listen to the Month of Cold, they'll notice this is a common theme of a 30-minute intro because Max can't get us logged in.
Oh my God! Yeah, like, if you are
Just
a
blame that on
puller,
Max. It'll be fine.
if you have joined the pullers
I hate you so much.
and you want to pull with us,
I hate that.
you can see all these shenanigans every time we pull monthly.
God, I hate you.
And if somebody would like to edit
Him and
that,
Dakota are really
then-
pushing
then
all
please be
the
my
whole
guest,
thing
because-
with, like, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Like, it's not even for a joke. I emotionally don't like it.
Oh, his disgust is
Oh,
palpable,
man.
and I feed off of it.
We are mentally 12 years old. It's awesome.
That's where I live, man. That's where I live.
Speaking of nicknames for your fan base, Matt Talkers out there, check out tomorrow morning. The new episode of Matt Talk drops with John and I, and the support we're getting for that podcast is extraordinary. I'm in shock every time I see the numbers for that podcast. It makes me happy that we got this big so fast. So that's thanks to everybody.
Like this is my point. You know, I keep on saying it. I don't know why people don't like these major companies don't start doing the right thing, because they'd be the only person doing it. You know, like when you're the only game in town. Yeah. Like, look, you get the whole audience. Like, you got everybody. Like, you're the only one doing it. Like, look at that. Look at that. Like, who would have thought that a Matlock fucking podcast would be good and have an audience? And it's like, no, everyone who the one out of like 350 people that wanted to hear about Matlock, they all got together and they listened to the podcast and talking.
I gotta say though, there's a lot of people tuning in that don't even listen to Matlock. They just like John and I's banter.
Yeah.
I know Max listens to every episode.
Yeah, I'm bombarded with links and whatnot.
Whatnot.
And yeah, so I will put it on and like sit it down and just like go about my day. But yeah, I've listened to a few, like
he's listened to some episodes
2 minutes at a time.
Once. He doesn't know the difference.
Yeah, yeah. I just like they'll say some things and I'll just throw some stuff in the chat. I just like to say stuff in the chat to see if people will say anything in the chat.
Now the Matt Talker audience is very focused. But anyway, you guys are not here to hear about Matt Talk or problems.
No, we're not.
You guys are here to listen to us talk about nerdy stuff. And Max now I'm doing it. Muted. One job, Max.
So
I'm doing it. What is going on here?
Every time I log in, folks, he yells at me for doing that, and now he's doing it live.
Well, normally I'm set up beforehand, so I've already done it before Justin gets here.
Well, what did we learn, Max?
Nothing.
Nice.
I haven't learned a thing. Look, my camera isn't even on yet.
But,
no, it's not. But you're in here.
Yeah.
I've always been here.
You've always been here.
Been here for 30
Mr.
years.
Torrance.
Yes.
One job.
I thought you were my husband. My bad.
Oh man. Back in my day, podcasting was done only voice only.
When I first got here. All right, let's get our crew in a good mood this morning. I'm going to start us off right. Max has not seen one of these yet.
Oh God.
Oh no.
I am going to throw
cool.
one on really fast. So let's just do this. Grab a screen share.
Oh, nice.
It's not the rape one, right?
No. I should show Max the rape one, but
Please don't.
This sounded really bad.
Oh man, is this where Grandpa Sticky gets his furniture?
Maybe.
Furniture is here for you. Now, seriously, if you can't get credit in my store, you can't get credit anywhere.
I love that pause.
And you can count on it.
You know, Halloween's coming up. Can we dress like that?
yeah, everybody should go out there.
No, I'm digging that jam he had playing after though. I like his jingle. 1660.
The only consistent thing is he never talks about furniture and only about credit. It's only credit.
He doesn't need to talk about his furniture. His furniture speaks for itself.
Dan,
Yeah, it's there.
You did a stint in the furniture game. Like, was your place half as legit as his shit was? Because I mean,
oh no, not at all. but I will tell you that when you have a furniture store, you want to get credit because then they end up paying much more than it's like people don't want cash for cars. They want you to use credit because then they get much more money.
Right.
We're going to get into geeky topics, I promise, but I do want to play this one again real quick because I want to show this one
gross.
Max. This one is
the
kind
rape
of
one?
gross. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is gross.
Yeah, it's not good.
It doesn't matter. So what are we together for? Yes.
show we're so special together.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yes.
No way too much.
You can't get credit, bro.
He's like trying to motorboat her. It's fucking.
Saying good.
My name is Mark. You can count on it.
Do something.
Wow!
Yeah.
Mark, do something.
You think he's gonna help, but he's just like he doesn't give a shit as long as he gets you credit and furniture.
I keep waiting for the ending to that to change, but it never does. It's
And she said, "You can't touch me until you get credit."
Yeah, she told him what he has to do to get some. He just has to get some credit.
And the dude is like, I mean, you got the dude creepily filming it right over there. Like, you can get some credit to let you have sex with her. Like,
now here's what I'm curious about. Like theories: is this a family operation, or are those employees, and they're forced to kind of be in the commercial?
I don't know. At that point, maybe they want to be in the commercials. So I heard these things.
I feel like they're college students. You know,
want
like
to be that girl.
Community theater.
Yeah, you know, like here's $50. I need you to act in my commercial.
You're just gonna get groped on a casting couch by some other guy, and you're gonna tell him that he can have it as long as he gets fired.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
And I'm gonna pop up behind you.
See, I just got this, like the way that ended. I've got this weird thing, like. They told her it's like, okay, it's just playing. He's gonna try to force himself on you, and you fight him off. And then the guy was like, okay, commercial's done. It's time for the real rape now. Like that. That's how. I hope that lady's okay. Is all like
she's in a bunch of the other commercials, so I'm assuming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, or is that the last one they filmed? You know, like
yeah,
it could be.
She's buried in the woods somewhere, guys.
I really hope that lady's okay. Like that is the. No, like
it's a pretty dark commercial,
right? Like what the fuck? No,
I prefer to put a silver lining on, and be like, you know what? That's probably an actor-actress married couple, and they're perfectly fine in real life.
Yeah.
They're like, cut, honey, I apologize for the roughness. I am sorry. There we go.
Yeah, okay, like
also, dude didn't get punched, so you know, I'm kind of thinking that's yeah.
My Pets Are Weird says there's a Cleveland Scene article about the Norton Furniture guy that's pretty good. Can you send me that article?
Also, welcome back. My Pets Are Weird. You're
yeah.
Viewer. Appreciate it.
Yeah, My Pets Are Weird and Dick Blaine Tyner seem to be consistent viewers.
Good Thanks for doing research for us, because we're obviously not going to do it ourselves.
I called the guy. This guy wait for him to call me back.
I got you the phone number.
Man.
Not that it's not on every commercial, but
goodness sake, that is terrible.
All right, guys, let's get into some geeky stuff now. Here we go. Let's talk about this.
There's that Skittles commercial that they banned. Like, do you remember that one?
WandaVision. I do remember that one.
Shit, it's muted.
It's all right. We can watch the Vision dance.
Wait, is this a band trailer?
No, this is it.
Shut up, Scott.
Wanda and Vision. Oh, we have 5 paths.
This is our home now. I want us to fit in. Oh, this is going to be a gas.
There's apparently a lot of House of M.
How long have you been
Easter eggs
married,
in
and
this?
why don't you have children yet? Our story.
I think what my wife means to say is that we moved from where? Married when? Damn it, why?
Oh, Arthur, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. This is really happening. I did.
No. Why would you think that?
Because you are.
I've never seen this look on Max's face when he's watching a trailer. He looks very interesting.
You are an unusual couple, you know.
Oh, I don't think that was ever in question.
Huh.
Soon to Disney Plus. That looks really interesting.
I am surprised that it's a Disney thing.
Are they doing weekly?
It's a short run. I think it's only like 6 episodes.
6 episodes, yeah. I think that's the way that a lot of the Marvel shows are going to be. It's just like 6 to 8 episodes.
Yeah, because that's a pretty big name actor for him to be on a consistent.
Well, and also it looks pretty high end, like very well.
Yeah, they said they were the two movie.
Which is fine by me. I hate it sometimes when, like, especially streaming service shows crank it out to like 13 episodes when it's really not needed.
Yeah. Daredevil. Daredevil.
This way they can really use the budget.
The obligatory going to China episode and then back again.
Yeah, I was shocked because this is something. This trailer, I never watched the show, but I saw the trailer for like Legion. This seems more outside of the Marvel wheelhouse than what we've gotten so far.
Yeah, the phone concurs.
Yes,
it doesn't seem to fit into their normal formula.
Yeah, it looks really, it looks really weird. It looks like there's something going on. The trailer doesn't tell you much. Just like, you see them through a lot of different, sort of like TV iterations.
Right, like Dream of Genie was one of them.
Yeah, like they have like a sitcom. Like you see, like, oh, this is like an '80s or '90s sitcom, and like they have him like that Halloween scene where he's like walking through wearing the Vision Halloween costume. Like it's just really weird stuff that they're showing you. So like, I'm down for all of this.
That's how they're cutting costs. Probably is that they're going to have a lot of like practical costume changes and not so much because Vision in the movies, like he's part prosthetics, but the rest of his face is like CGI and things like that. So that's probably how they're trimming costs is to be like, let's have him show up as a average Joe in the Leave It to Beaver scenario, or let's just put him in the Halloween costume and things like that. So
I like how they got TV actors too. Like when they're sitting down together, those are two well-known TV actors in the show with them. So it helps.
Yeah, that's good too. That's true. I didn't even think about that.
And this show actually is
that was with the wife from that '70s show.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the guy's from, but I know he's from something.
Shoot, I can't remember either. I know Catherine Hahn's in it. I really like Catherine Hahn. She was in a really good HBO limited series last year that I really liked. So, but now this is a make or break deal. Probably Kat Dennings is supposed to show up as her character from Thor in this show. Does that make or break the deal for you?
Doesn't bother me.
No, yeah, I'm good.
Okay,
whatever.
And for how long? Like I mean, like 30 seconds, 30 minutes, or whatever. Whatever. That's fine. Like she can hang out. She can be goofy little Kat Dennings.
And then, Winter Soldier and Falcon was supposed to come out prior to the show, but they switched the order.
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're pushing that
get it
one
straight.
After.
Yeah, they also switched the order of that, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm in. I'm 100% in. This is going to be great. I don't need to see any more trailers.
I like the chemistry between Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan for that little like scene that they had in Captain. I'm down for them. If it's more of that, I'm down for that show for sure. Yeah. And again, like with the like what you're saying, like smaller seasons with higher end budgets, like that could be really, really sweet. Like
I can't wait to rip this show. Sure. Because I'm not paying for Disney Plus. Whoops.
Oh, well,
That's all right. The Three Geeks podcast pays for Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Disney's watching you, Mike. Disney's watching you.
Disney's always watching.
That
was a joke, by the way, Disney.
Today's podcast is brought to you by Disney.
Because they own everything.
I just see Mike just come off screen.
He's just like, oh god, Mike, no. That was like we just go on like Mike never existed.
Yeah.
Or no, I come back and I clearly have like an implant on the side of my head, and I'm just like,
mouse ears.
I am paying full price for Disney Plus now. Enjoy Mulan for $30 extra.
Mulan is the best of the year.
It has best quality.
Mulan. Like what gets me is they're like no animated dragon, right? And I was like, cool, no animated dragon. But then they animate a phoenix all over that movie. I'm like, if you're gonna fucking animate a phoenix, you might as well call Eddie Murphy up and animate the fucking dragon. Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Or have Eddie Murphy voice the Phoenix. Change of pace.
No, just give me the fucking dragon. I'm sorry, I want the tiny dragon. If you're gonna do the Phoenix, you can do the dragon. Do the dragon. Dragon's
But
better.
there's a whole controversy around that movie, right? With the camps in China and the whole thing. Like,
Oh yeah,
They filmed
with all the riots and
Well, they
protest.
filmed in an area. They thanked an area that is known for having internment camps for, I believe it's Muslims. So awesome.
That's also good.
pretty
Because
dark
I
stuff.
thought you were talking about the just the girl like
it's
being
much
like,
darker than
oh, the
that.
police are great, and they're like gassing people and
Yep. Well, that
all
too.
this fun
But
stuff.
yeah.
And well, it was announced yesterday that Samuel L. Jackson is getting a Nick Fury series on Disney Plus. Again, 4 to 6 episodes.
I hope one episode has a snake on a plane.
Yeah, that would be great.
And a shark in a deep blue sea.
I obviously disappointed Max when I said that.
Yeah.
He was not happy with what I just said.
The shark ate me.
I hope the series is just all of his characters from other movies and stuff, and how all those trials and tribulations turned him into Nick Fury. Like, yeah.
I'm down for that.
Fiction,
Mhm.
He goes on his walk, and that leads him to the snakes on the plane, and then he gets eaten by a shark and comes back.
Mr. Fury, did Thanos deserve to die? Yes, he deserved to die.
I hope he burns in hell. Ooh, it could be Nick Fury interviewing all of his past roles as like body doubles.
Like between two ferns, like he's just him sitting in a chair.
And then he can interview young Nick Fury from the Captain Marvel movie.
Yeah.
There we go. And then
Why
ask
not?
him like, why? Can they include that one interview segment where he challenges the one guy to say the N-word?
Yes. If he also has David Hasselhoff show up as like a Nick Fury replacement.
Oh, alternate universe Nick Fury.
Yes, yeah. There you go.
I'm down
that
for
could
this.
work. I mean, they
Yeah,
established.
I'm down for
I didn't watch it, but apparently in the final season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like that's what they did. They made what's his name, Coulson, a life model decoy. They introduced life model decoys into the world, so you could have multiple Nick Furies now in that universe because they exist. So
great.
Well, the Death of a Watcher comic book already had a bunch of Nick Furies. Sorry, spoiler, but there's like hundreds of Nick Furies in that comic book universe. They're all robots, though, I believe.
Okay.
I forget that. The clones or robots? I forget.
The life model decoys are robots.
Are they robots?
Yeah.
It just
Like,
needs a Matrix crossover at this point.
I mean, there's so many like robot duplicate brands out in the Marvel universe. I mean, you take your pick. There's Sentinels, there's Doombots, there's life model decoys. There's
like, is it ever discussed who makes the life model decoys? Like, where is he getting those from?
In the Death of a Watcher one, that Nick Fury was like creating them because he was the only one who knew about them.
Right, that's what I'm
he could
saying.
be
Like
everywhere.
Like where do you order a life model decoy from? They're like, just send us your dimensions, and you got to sleep with this brain thing on for 4 weeks, and there'll be no problem.
Well, Max, there's a planet that's not on the star charts that an old Jedi made a whole bunch of.
I knew you were going there. Oh man,
I don't want to get too much into the Emmys, but I do want to say that 2 shows. One of them completely deserving from what I understand, and the other one I've never seen, but I hear it's deserving as well. But Watchmen won pretty big.
Watchmen is the shit. Yes.
And then Schitt's Creek literally won everything.
Schitt's Creek is awesome.
Every comedy award went to Schitt's Creek.
Nice.
That's just a fun name to say.
Right.
I mean, it's the Levy family, so hell yeah, they deserve it.
And it's like it's really funny to watch people on TV talk about Schitt's Creek because they don't know if they can say shit. You know,
that was Jimmy Kimmel's monologue. He's like, every time I say shits, they have to show it down below so you know that I'm
saying the word. Yeah, how it's spelled. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's just hilarious. Like, can we say it? Can we say it? Is that cool? Will the children be scarred for life if we say the name of this comedy show? Like,
What happened to that South Park where they said like 200 and some shits?
Oh man!
Like, was that just like one small instance where people could actually say shit? I mean,
I think they were just okay with paying whatever fine it was.
No, like there wasn't a fine. Like it was all the context. They found a loophole where they're allowed to say shit on television.
Yeah,
because it's all about the context in which you say it.
Actually, yeah, it's a family name. I mean,
well, he's
yeah.
But it's all the same deal. But and so so there's no fine because you're allowed to do that. Like there's no one that was like their big old middle finger to the FCC and all those guys. Like,
I also wonder too, because there's I wonder if like there's a broadcast standard that's different because that's a Canadian show, so or Canada.
Oh yeah. That's they do have different standards.
Yeah, they can probably get away with a little bit more in their.
Because if you watch Letterkenny, like they do swear quite a bit more.
Yeah, because like
not more often, but more words.
The son every once in a while in an episode will be like, "What the actual fuck?" Like he'll drop it, and it's like not bleeped out or anything. So
yeah.
Has anybody watched Fargo yet?
No, I want to see this season of Fargo.
Yeah, I saw that last commercial and it looks awesome. So yeah.
Whoa, what's
I
happening?
haven't yet to see the commercial, so we're gonna check it out right now because I'm curious. Because Chris Rock has always been funny in most movies, but he's never really been a thespian. So I'm curious what he's gonna see with this heavier material.
I mean, the man wants one rib.
Again, no sound. Sorry.
Yeah, come on, man.
What happened to the Irish? Italians, they're the past. We're the future. They just don't know it yet. We're the goddamn Roman Empire.
I'd be pissed too.
I want to rewatch the series again.
I missed like the last 2 seasons.
I see you met my daughter.
Your daughter?
They're on Hulu.
Oh, yeah. Now I see her.
I want to move to Fargo.
We need to move now
It's notes equivalent.
before they get their heads on straight. This is what you call a transition of power. What are they? Decorative? The other rats.
This is America, sir. Last time I checked, not Soviet Russia.
I'm teaching him how the world works. And how's that? It's dog eat dog. It's how dogs work. A little more complicated.
You got any bennies, zoomers, little chicken powder? I've had a world-class day. Holy Christmas.
Give me some.
Well, for years and years,
What the devil are you two up to?
they say that money has been
Being outlaws.
the root of all evil to a lot of men.
Girl, you got a panty on your head.
Could be.
If a man's part need a tug, this be the place for said tugging. Can we just skip to the chase?
Now money is short, time is
You
long.
like the setup? You go around the punchline.
Are we good? You tell me. Yeah, we're good.
Man. Always acting so Humphrey Bogart.
I'm gonna slow pump some babies into your daughter one at a time and twice on Sundays. Funny way of talking.
I'm from Minnesota, land of a thousand lakes.
It comes out like in 2 weeks, not April, but
It looks like a lot of fun.
it does.
Yeah.
The fun that the series is known for.
The first season of Fargo
Was brilliant.
so fucking good.
So
It's the only one I've watched, but I mean, I
Really
don't.
hooked him in, guys.
Yeah, I mean, like, no, like, I'm not thinking that. I'm not saying. I don't know why I haven't watched the second or third seasons, but it's like the movie Fargo. You know, like I could at any time go back and watch the movie Fargo.
Yeah.
It's a really great movie, and I just haven't needed to watch these second and third seasons. But like, I know that they're there, and I know that they're good. It's been 3 seasons, right? Or is it just 2 seasons?
It's 3. Season 2
3.
might be better than 1.
So that's what people say, because that's the one that goes back and it's the chick's dad, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's all good stuff. I'm like, I just haven't watched it.
And 3 is really good too. You and McGregor in it.
Yeah. I mean, good stuff. Like I should watch it. I know that, but no, I just haven't. I don't know why.
Yeah, Billy Bob's great in the first one.
Oh my goodness, Billy Bob.
That show made me a Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob.
Oh, Billy Bob.
Yeah, this is one of those trailers that I get when I'm watching YouTube, and my finger goes to the skip button, and I'm like, wait, what is this? And I was like, oh yeah, Fargo. I should probably watch seasons 2 and 3 of that. So.
You sure? They're on Hulu.
Yeah, I know. I don't have Hulu anymore because they always piss me off.
I'm so angry with Hulu.
Dude, I got an 8-minute commercial about wearing dresses and when I visit Las Vegas. And I was like, what is this shit?
I mean, who doesn't
Well,
wear dress when you go to
Should
Las
wear
Vegas?
dresses during
Yeah.
Las Vegas, Dan.
They just want to make sure
Yeah,
you're fashion chic, Dan.
I mean, if it was like a minute or so, that would make sense. But it was like a full-on, like, it's 3 a.m. and I can't sleep. Let's see what's on TV kind of thing.
Well, clearly, Dan, you need to be dressed right for Vegas, and they know that. So
Yes.
you're going to hammer
Dan,
the lesson into your head.
They know how much you love to wear dresses. They're saying, don't be ashamed of it.
Yeah, betting and
I mean, this may be true, but I'm not going to Vegas, so
Why not, Dan? Why not? If you can make
because
it
we're in
there,
the
you can
middle
make
of
it
a
anywhere,
pandemic,
Dan.
sir.
high heels.
Actually, like I've been to Vegas. It's not like I don't know, like it's whatever. Like
Yeah. I mean, my version of gambling is that fun little steamroller thing that pushes quarters to me.
Hey, don't knock. That is fun.
That's the most of what I do. Is just sit there and put quarters in the fucking thing. So,
Anyway, next story. So this is more for Max than anybody else, but I
yay!
guess the Denver Broncos today will have the South Park cow
Yeah.
in the audience.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
Broncos,
Okay.
my team. Look, we lost our fucking rookie receiver. We lost our veteran receiver. We lost our best defensive guy. We lost our quarterback. We're gonna do great this year.
Officer Bart Brady right there in the
Oh
front
man,
row.
Officer Bart Brady's gonna need to come fucking help us out. Goodness sake. Officer Bart Brady's got it right. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Move along. Goodness sake, the Denver Broncos. My heart goes out to the Denver Broncos.
I like the touch of the masks on every one of
Yeah,
them.
it's good.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Oh my god, this season. And my fantasy team sucks. Oh my god.
I'm tied for first place. I
Oh.
know nothing about football.
I just do all the wrong things. Everything I do is wrong. You know what? Actually, I'm going to take this moment right here to apologize to everyone I have picked on my fantasy team. I cursed you, and I am sorry for that. Like it just means you're going to have a bad day. You're on my team. You're going to have a bad day. Sorry about your luck. I picked you.
Good to have a bad.
the worst time ever.
Yeah, I'm terrible. I'm a menace. I should be banned from fantasy football.
I choose you for a broken ankle.
Max, I mean, you're clearly not upset yet because you know who hasn't kicked your ass yet.
No, Rondell did.
Oh,
he
he
already
did.
did. First
already
game
did.
of the season.
I thought it was just Jason who was getting you, but
No, I haven't even played Jason yet.
oh, okay.
That ass whooping is to come. Like I still got that to look forward to.
I beat Max's dad. I beat the father. Now I'm coming for the
Oh
son.
my god! I bring my dad in this league, and thankfully he's just as shitty at this as I am. Fuck,
I can't wait to watch Max play his dad.
shit runs in the family. It is fucking terrible.
Downhill.
Well, dude,
You got like 3
His
working
fault.
players
It's his
left,
fault.
and
It's obviously his fault.
you did good last year, or was it the year before?
No, 3 years ago I won.
Yeah, the trophy, right?
Yeah, I won. I won on some miracle. But no, that's it. Like I'm the only actual, like, because it's a sports nerds fantasy football league. So like of all the sports nerds, I'm the least like sports involved, and I'm the only one who won. So there's that. Haha, Mike and Philip, you can fucking eat 10 dicks.
I like that Philip's in the thing, but is he actually like?
He whooped my ass last week, so I hope he's fucking paying attention.
Poor Max.
Goodness sake, dude! I'm so terrible. I'm so like, and like, it's weird though, because like I don't care, but I'm competitive. So like, you know, like on Tuesday I don't care. It's not anything, but like, this whole weekend I'm like, oh, I'm losing this whole time. Right?
Why can't I stop losing?
Oh, it's terrible. It's so fucking terrible. That's why I do it.
Like substituting the team janitor. Like, there you go.
All right.
But I heard they were going to use him this week. He's going to go nuts.
Let's see some of the stuff Justin sent over to us. Let's see what Justin sent.
For what? Oh, yeah.
He sent us some funny commercials, so we'll go into this for the next like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Take our quick break. All right, Justin. Let's see what we got here.
Some of these are pretty new, so you probably have seen them potentially.
Hey! See the guy taking my little girl out, huh? Yep. Huh. You know, why don't you go ahead and take my new car? Thanks, Bob. Well, baby.
Car Finder on the Hyundai Genesis.
Jeez.
Here you go, sir. Because a dad's got to do what a dad.
Honey, what you guys do tonight?
That was funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
Jason, I feel like that's how you want to parent, right? Like that's
Stalking. It's great.
I mean, no, like
Nothing better than a dominating parent figure over every aspect of your life.
I mean, like it helps when you can afford helicopter fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Was that an attack helicopter, by the way?
Yes.
It's an Apache?
You can blow the car up if needed.
I wasn't going to mention the Apache helicopter.
Yeah, okay. That's I was going to say that's a little much.
I want an Apache helicopter though. Like I would like to have one of those at my, you know, like it was like, yeah, I need. Oh, they're going up to make out point. Well, that's a great excuse to break out the Apache helicopter if I ever heard of one.
Right? Here's the problem.
Dude, you don't even mind blowing up your own car if you're doing it with an Apache helicopter.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like you run the risk of just decimating your own property at that point.
And your
yeah, I mean the car. Okay, your child is the problem there. like I'm all for demolishing a car if you can afford a helicopter, you can afford another car.
I'll get one of you right.
And all because he wanted to give her a goodnight kiss. Oh
yeah. No, I know what he wanted to give her. Okay, we all know what he wanted to give her. And that ain't happening on my watch.
Yeah.
What did the Hyundai project into his brain waves or whatever? And
yeah, I freaking Minority reported that shit.
Nice.
I would be the dad in a movie theater. That would be me.
The new Hyundai with precog.
I would be that dad in the movie theater too, but I would just be pissed off that they showed up. Like I go to watch this new movie, and then like my fucking daughter and they show up. I'm like,
you would be. You'd be totally like, "What the fuck, guys?" I was looking forward to yelling at this thing, but now I gotta behave myself.
Yeah.
Oh man,
let's go back to the precog thing. Now, does that have like a 13-year or a bald 13-year-old like floating in like water in the trunk?
The precog's in the trunk in a vat of fluid.
He's got to feed it every now and then. And
a little ball rolls down to the front of the windshield and is just
I fucking I set him up like
can't turn that way. There's traffic going.
You get them with like an Abe Sapien setup. They can be on the move. They still got their fluid around them.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You just got to shoot them. You got spoiled eggs through a pneumatic tube system.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right,
you can send it to grab your fast food. Be great.
I was true of the industry. But since everyone started using location
Oh,
He's got stubble.
for years, I gave them
That's awesome.
just to bring before I knew it, I was yesterday's news.
That's actually haunting.
yeah.
Wow.
Who will promote the promoters?
It's Taco Tuesday.
Oh, his family. Yes.
Oh God.
I like he's got armpit hair.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Brian would love this commercial.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I
That's
love that.
hilarious.
That was awesome.
yeah, that's a good one.
That commercial was written by Brian Lau from Staunch Ambition. That was funny.
That's fucking hysterical.
Yeah, and sad
Oh my
at the same
goodness.
time.
Yeah, I was like, that's actually kind of depressing. Like,
Yeah.
Poor flailing arms and flailing.
This one made me laugh just how old it was. It cracked me up.
Do you think it's all right to leave George there on his own? Oh, yeah. But I just might find your
What do you say?
I think it's quite safe.
yes.
Yeah.
Wait, what? I don't even know what this is a commercial for.
I don't know what the last one was a commercial for, but it was fun.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Right?
Jason, if you're able to, you got to find the Orson. Have you seen the Orson Welles wine outtakes?
Oh, dude, that's so good.
Yes.
He just completely blitzed through the whole thing.
If you can find those, that'll be excellent. We don't have to show them today, maybe, but just look for them because it's amazing.
Next week on 3.
Yes.
The champagne, the French.
That's so good. Like he gives like zero shits for this whole commercial.
Yes. This is
Oh,
working with the master, Orson Welles.
Why don't you take one?
He is so drunk.
He's just staring for people that are just like,
Speak, speak, Orson. Come on.
No, it's sorry.
Oh man.
The French. Excellence. There's a California champagne
whoa.
inspired by that same French excellence. It's fermented in the bottle, and like the best French champagne, it's vintage dated. So for my son. Why do you make 3? Action, please. There is a California champagne by Paul Masson.
Like they must have been they had to have been charging him up with coffee in between those takes.
Yeah, but
he's not having it.
it's not helping.
Because at this point in his career, he's just like got to be 70% like meat and.
Well, he's living at like somebody else's house, like trying to cash whatever he can to get his movie back.
Yeah, because he was doing like avant-garde like stuff overseas with his girlfriend, I know, and yeah, he was trying to get his movie financed and stuff, which finally happened.
And I know he was staying at like some friend's house, like in a whole wing of their house, and it was supposed to be like for a week, and he ended up there for like 2 or 3 years.
And I get it, man. It's sad. I mean, it's sad that he he was at that level, but just that opening where he's just like. Just out of nowhere, just kills me every time.
Like I do not care about your champagne or anything right now.
Okay,
For the French.
so how many takes before you're like we need? So they'd only book that day. That was the date for filming, right? That was the problem. Like,
Probably. I mean,
you know,
Yeah.
because
Well, they
at one point
probably
in time, he's
booked
just
like an
"We're not
hour for
gonna
filming, dude.
He was over it after like take 3 though, because they said it was like take 3, right? He just like the French.
known for its excellence.
Known for its excellence.
Inspired by the same French excellence.
I need a nap.
Is this California?
It's something to commend too, because even when he's soused, he's still like an acting marvel, and I'm just like,
yeah.
I couldn't do a good job of that, even though he's like 2 sheets to the wind, man. It's like,
Noon.
My God, that dude is day drinking for sure. Breakfast
Oh
beer,
yeah.
not skipped.
All right,
Shower
everybody. It is break time for the Three
Dude,
Geeks podcast.
shower beer is what's up.
Shower beer.
Yeah,
We will
man.
be back
Like
in
shower keg at that point.
Cold beer.
next 10 minutes or so. Enjoy this clip from A Simpler Time.
Wow.
remember Places?
That fellow.
Yeah.
You reference the show she doesn't know with a show that's even older than that one. I'm like, I'm sorry.
To be fair, his name
To be fair.
is right. So, like, I mean, it's not like you can't say the name without.
And he's a national treasure. So everyone should know him. That's why I figured. Thank you. See?
That's what I wanted to call the one gentleman over 35.
He is just barely over 35.
I'm just saying,
35 and 80
still qualified. Looking real good. Looking real good. I'm just saying, still qualified.
Every year we've done this, we've always tried to find something to get cosplay as. So I've been trying to get Max to cosplay with me as Matlock, and Matlock always does.
Until you get we're not going to do it until you tell me Matlock's assistant's name, for one.
Clarence.
No, you, and now everyone's not.
No, that's the actor's name. That's Clarence Gilliard.
Okay,
That's his real name.
Well, if Jason by himself comes up with the answer,
You wouldn't know if I was right or wrong.
you're right. But it's all about your confidence. It's all about your confidence. It's too late now. I know you don't know.
All right, everybody, we're going to talk about Spider-Man first because that is the hot headline.
Spider-Man. Jesus, which one?
Spider-Man.
Hopefully find out.
Are you talking about like the Venom-ness or just like Spider-Man?
Spider-Man 3 then, right? Venom.
Okay, so we can all take a deep sigh of relief.
Because Tom Holland made it called Bob Iger.
Oh no, this is this year or last year when Spider-Man came back to the MCU.
But it's
God,
what you figured was gonna happen. You know, there's kind of like,
I'm not. And I can't help that I do it. Like,
but there's just so much.
it's so bad.
That you had to know.
It's uniquely you.
Yeah, that's true. Which is also damning and terrifying. Oh, there he is.
I found him.
He can't help but do that stupid laugh at everything.
Everyone has said they're sorry, so now Marvel is
Max, are you having a existential
he's feeling
crisis
real
right
bad
now
about
over the
himself.
break?
I don't feel
Okay.
bad. I mean, like, you know, I've come to grips with. It's been an issue for a while. You know, like
Whole
back
life,
to
right?
childhood.
I mean, that's your laugh.
yeah. But
If you like Max's laugh, every time he asks Neil Ross a question, he laughs.
yeah, no, that guy was funny though.
I really enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun.
or something like. Did he get double snap from Thanos? Like
Yeah,
this
it's terrible.
visual snap essence that's coming by, just like, oh, and then Spider-Man doesn't exist anymore. But don't worry about it.
You're right, though. That's far from home.
Sorry.
Well, I was gonna say, or an autistic child can pick up a snow globe and shake it, and then find out.
What in the world is John talking about?
Rosebud.
The thoughts of John Orlando are not those of the
No,
Three
he's
Geeks
talking about
podcast.
the what's that movie called?
Something old?
Yeah, there it is. See, I did it again. What is that movie called? Citizen Kane?
Oh.
In order to make this all happen, Disney and Kevin Feige had to agree that
Or something? I don't know. You know, the whole point he's talking about is fucking sled.
Yeah. Citizen Kane.
Yeah, Citizen Kane.
Thanks, Mike.
Yep.
We're not seeing your face.
Was this what you guys are going through when I was the disembodied head of Max?
Yeah. I feel so alone. Talking to anyone.
God, are you listening? Oh man, that Spider-Man hat. I missed that hat too. I no longer have it, or it's really, really, really dirty.
It is white. So.
It's a gray, but yeah, it just looks white. But I mostly miss my Batman hat.
You can start making 3 Geeks hats that you like.
I one of those embroidery machines would be kind of cool. I've almost got the t-shirt there. Like I can show you. It's almost done. Yeah, I got it all set up. I got the table set up.
Wow, this guy's enthusiastic.
Adding the movies to this, like this era or whatever of Marvel movies is stupid because they don't make sense in that context. But whatever, as long as we get a good Spider-Man, I'm down with it.
Venom was fit, kind of. It did take place in California.
Nah, fuck that Venom movie. That Venom movie was garbage. Fucking
John Hardy was great.
Tom Hardy.
I said John.
You said John.
Sorry.
It was funny.
But no. Fuck that Venom movie. I'm done. No. We don't.
Max, are you hating everything again?
It's gonna be fucking shitty. A. Jared Leto. I mean, we've already gone off the rails. We've already gone off the rails.
We got a whole hour with that Max getting angry.
Am I angry?
No, he was angry about the fantasy football stuff.
Yeah, that.
Good call, Mike. Good call.
Yeah. Fucking Jared Leto, dude. That guy sucks.
1, Jared Leto. 2, Jared Leto.
Right?
3.
I think it's safe to say it now because I get what he's an actual like cult leader now, right? Or
does Jared Leto fucking die in Dallas Buyers Club?
I don't know. I'm not seeing a noise in Macy either.
I know he won an Oscar for it.
Right. I just want to know if he dies. I'll watch it if he dies. In the movie.
All right, everyone's back. So
I mean, that's why I like Fight Club, because he just gets the shit kicked out of him, and that's worth watching.
I miss doing live shows. Like I didn't realize how much until we just watched that small clip from last year. Is that the last one we did? No, we did stuff in Saudi. Yeah,
I miss going to cons in general, but
yeah, absolutely. Horror Hound was my biggest disappointment of this year. I love that
Horror Hound.
Horror
Hound.
Horror Hound.
Horror Hound. I mean, we all love Horror Hound.
Yeah.
But Horror Hound is also good.
And Horror Hound is sponsored by Norton Furniture.
You have Horror Hound.
You don't even need the credit. You take the credit. You know what I'm saying?
Terrible.
Take the credit.
You can't get credit here. You can't get credit anywhere.
Oh no, you won't get the credit. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't get the credit. It's going to happen. Wait till the end of the commercial.
Put Max in time.
Play nice until he gets on the show, please.
That fucking commercial. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what was he thinking?
I don't know.
Not good.
I mean, if you look at the aspect ratio, it's from many, many years ago. So back in a time when that wouldn't be considered creepy or unusual, which is still creepy.
2004.
I'm like, I feel like even for 1980s, that's bad. Like,
yeah, it's still bad. It's still bad.
You force yourself on someone, it's not good.
I want to do a quick impromptu commercial for a friend. If anybody listening is looking for a publicist, get in touch with me because I know a really nice guy. His name's Steve Joyner. You can find him on Facebook. He is the reason for so many of the guests we've been getting on our podcast. And I just wanted to give him a shout out. And I know he's looking for new clients. So hit me up and I will get you in touch with him.
He will join you to the right people.
Yes, he will.
Human centipede style.
The floodgates open, like every unrepresented person's like.
I still haven't heard back from the circle.
Jason, who is this person? Please put me in touch with Steve.
That's an 8-year-old.
Yes.
Sure do.
My flower shop needs additional money.
I make macrame eagles.
All right, guys. So we're going to discuss some Sony and Xbox stuff.
Yay! Video games. Where's
Sony Xbox.
Max can't get mad at this.
He can't. It does involve a PlayStation 5.
I can't do PlayStation. I'm not.
Nope.
Oh, Max and Dan teaming up for mutual
Hey.
anger.
Like 5 years ago, I would have never thought that I would say that, but yeah, I can't do Sony anymore.
It's like I've had a weird relationship with Sony my whole life. Like my dad works for Philips, so like Philips Magnum.
Oh, nice.
Right. So my whole childhood, you couldn't even say Sony in the house. Like PlayStation, no, that was not happening ever. But then like so naturally, I gravitated towards the other option, and then. Now, yeah, I can't even. I don't like the PlayStation controllers. Like, I don't even like the basic thing you need to interact with this game system. So, like, yeah, there's no way.
I love Sony. The first console I had was PlayStation 1, right? I lived with that thing. Crash Bandicoot.
And there's so many good games. There's, I don't want to like take a shit on like the places like it, but yeah, it's there's so many good games, and it's a great console, and a lot of good things were done. And I mean, even now, like, when I'm talking to people at the store, they're like, should I get this or that? I'm like, well, how many games do you play? If you play 3 games and they're all games that come out on both consoles, you don't need to spend the extra money for the PlayStation.
Right,
But like, if you're trying to play like 80 games in a year or in anything that comes up, like, get the PlayStation, because you're not going to be happy with the Xbox. It doesn't do enough. But
also, like, if you want to play older games and stuff, and you've already bought a bunch of things in a Microsoft account, I mean, Sony isn't gonna let you play PS3 games on a PS5. So
no, like, they don't care. It's so weird too. No. Like the PlayStation,
backwards compatible for PS5. I thought they were going to do that for PS5. Am I wrong?
PS4 is supposed to work on it.
They're going to do it in the sense that you can buy the games off their store.
Oh, so usually you can play it off with PS5, but
again.
Okay.
Like when they say the PS4 is backwards compatible to the 3, technically it is, because you can buy the games from the 3. But you can't.
Because I have a bunch of PS2 games I could play still,
which I think is a load of crap. The one thing I've liked about Microsoft is if you bought a game on the Xbox, original Xbox, it still carries over.
Yeah.
Like PlayStation.
Yeah. The problem, like my biggest problem with Sony now is, like, I bought a whole bunch of PS2 games and PS1 games on the PS3. And then on the PS4, they're like, oh, yeah, you can just rebuy them again.
Yeah. That sucks.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, no.
Take your money.
That's what they're doing with the Spider-Man Miles Morales title for PS5. Is that also, if you get like the deluxe edition of that game, you get remastered original Spider-Man, but it's not going to be like, oh, you can transfer your stuff over to that. It'll be like, nope, you have to just rebuy the game basically to play it on PS5.
So it's the same game?
Yes. Well, I mean,
remastered.
I'm less excited for that. Like that's.
Well, no, that's if you get the deluxe edition of Miles Morales. Miles Morales is its own thing, but
Miles Morales is a game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a separate entity.
Right.
And thank God, Miles Morales, they're at least doing a PS4 port, which is fine by me, because that's fine. I'll get the PS4 port, but I'm not moving to PS5 solely for that fucking game.
Yeah.
I mean, I think with and this kind of pivots off to it, but Microsoft buying Bethesda and all those different titles, I think that's huge for Xbox, right? Not to pivot too hard, but I think that's real big with all those different IPs. Now, I don't think they're probably going to be exclusive, right? Because that's just too much money leaving on the table.
That wouldn't make a whole lot of sense.
Some of it will be exclusive because they want to.
But Elder Scrolls definitely won't be, and other stuff, because that's so much money that they're going to be losing by.
But think about it, man. If Microsoft makes Elder Scrolls exclusive, you're buying an Xbox.
You have to buy an Xbox.
Yeah.
Or a PC.
Or PC, PC gamers are unaffected. Yeah. But
it's good for Microsoft.
Think about Minecraft. Minecraft is still PlayStation and Microsoft.
Yeah.
Minecraft. If they were going to be that exclusively dictating, why wouldn't they do that Minecraft? Because that would.
Oh man, no, they should have done it on Minecraft.
But they didn't. Why wouldn't they use that same logic?
That would have been a dagger.
What they should do, anything, is what they did with GTA 4 when it came out. They released it on the PlayStation, and then like a year later, the Xbox got it. That's what Xbox should do with the setup. They should release it first, and then a year later, people.
And I'm not like an avid gamer or anything like that, but from my experience, because I have both a PS4 and an Xbox One. From what I've been gathering, like the exclusive titles, the PlayStation really rocks at its exclusive titles. That's something I feel Xbox really hasn't been able to beat them at. But when it comes to like the arcade stuff or like, you know, free to play type stuff, Xbox is all over that shit.
Yeah,
a lot more.
And again, like the backwards compatibility, like
because it's really nice, honestly.
Game Pass, even if like it's $15 for Game Pass, right? And if you get all the Bethesda titles, Doom and all that different stuff, like if you get that for $15 a month, you're going to see like a Netflix type of streaming service for games, which that sounds really good. There's a lot of value there if you're going to do that. And you get a larger consumer base.
Here's that more the more Netflix-based gaming, because PlayStation 4 has it and the Xbox has it. PlayStation 4 will literally stream the PS3 games, so you're not even downloading them; you're streaming them, which to me was crazy.
I hate that. but the thing about Bethesda, like I don't want to see this happen, and I don't want to be the horrible naysayer guy. But they've kind of been in a bit of a decline. And do you remember what happened when Microsoft bought Rare? Because Rare was a beloved company, and they came back with
big flop,
and also Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which was not like any of the fun Banjo-Kazooies.
Man, I love Banjo-Kazooie originally.
And I mean, and Rare had made so much stuff in its past, but who knows?
Oh man, I'd like to see a Battletoads.
Yeah.
Like new Battletoads game. That would be fucking
sick. Like the new one.
Oh, is there a new Battletoads game?
Yes.
Not real hard if Max's dream is already realized.
It came out last month now.
Oh, okay. So it's really, really new. Okay, good. I should know about it.
I mean,
happy birthday, Max.
What style gameplay is it though? Like, is it just like a remastered version of old stuff, or?
It's supposed to be a side-scrolling beat 'em up, like kind of like the old ones, but it's gotten relatively good reviews. So,
okay,
I haven't played it yet. I don't know.
I have a wonderful
All right,
idea.
I might have to check that out.
It's already been done.
Yeah. Check it out, Max. Also, pick up the copy of Outer Worlds that's sitting at the store right now. You'll love it.
I gotta say, right now, my favorite of the 3 gaming consoles is my Switch.
Yeah,
I have the most fun playing.
Switch has Zelda, and Zelda's amazing.
I just got the Mario 3D collection, and that's a lot of fun.
I heard a commercial for that, and I was interested in that.
Sunshine, man, I love Mario Sunshine.
I haven't played any.
Oh,
of
yeah.
them. I never played Super Mario 64. I never played Mario Sunshine or Galaxy.
All right. On my last day off, I put that in. I was like, let's see how Mario Sunshine plays. Real early, like 7 in the morning, and I had a whole list of shit to do. 7 hours later, I'm like, I should probably get off the couch and do something. Like that's. Yeah, I mean, it's real fun.
I played Mario Odyssey.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's on there.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not on there. I'm sorry, Galaxy's.
No, like I've always been a Nintendo guy, so that's my primary console.
They're a lot of fun.
And I like what they're doing with their classic games. Like, it's a streaming service. It's like $20 a month, and you can play all these NES and SNES classics. They just added Donkey Kong Country too.
I was playing Rygar at Dan's house.
Dude, that's $20 a year.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's what I meant. $20.
Okay, I was gonna say $20 a month is a bit. Yeah, and they just added a couple more. So.
Yeah, good stuff from Nintendo so far. Is Nintendo planning on releasing something to compete with these?
I don't think so. I think they're going because the Switch came out like what?
I think
2 years
Nintendo's
ago or
kind of
last
doing
year?
their own thing. You know what I mean? Like,
there's a rumor
2 years ago
that they're going to release a like a Switch Pro kind of thing that like the new 3DS that came out, but nobody really knows by this point.
The one thing Nintendo does that the other systems don't, and I think that helps Nintendo, is they just focus on console. They do not focus on it being anything else but a gaming device.
Weren't they supposed to get into like mobile games and shit like that?
They did to some result.
To some extent.
Mario Kart and Mario Speed Run, I think is what it's called. They were both fun.
Yeah, Mario Run. They've got that Mario Kart that kind of meant They got Fire Emblem. I thought they had a couple other things. But yeah, like
Dr. Mario's coming soon.
what's that?
All right.
Dr. Mario's coming soon too.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what they're saying.
Mario Tetris, I'm down.
Yeah. Tetris is a good game. I want Tetris on my.
Whatever. Take me back to the good old Virtual Boy era.
Oh yeah.
Where you had to stand so uncomfortably into the goggles in order to play anything.
You can play a really confusing Japanese Gundam game.
Who wants headaches and nausea? I do.
Apparently, I do. I want one of those systems. I don't know if I want.
No, you don't.
To try to play. I just wanted it in my room because when I was a kid, I wanted it.
I mean, that's fair.
Adult Jason wants to feed his child.
Don't play that thing, dude. Like, it's not gonna be. It's not fun, and then you want to throw up, and you have a headache.
Yeah,
and you pray to God the person who used it before you wasn't like a sweating like belly person because you got to lean into the battles, and it's like
I bought one of those, and I was in college, and I had it for like a week, and I was like, okay, I'm done with this thing.
My Pets Are Weird says, I'm really hoping this will be a positive for Bethesda.
Bethesda.
I'm gonna say it forever.
I want another
Bethesda.
Vegas.
Bethesda.
Oh, whatever. I always have a Freudian slip on these podcasts.
Hey, and Beth said one time, freaking.
Old Bethesda.
And Bedwetter.
Yeah, New Vegas.
Yellow Ledbetter.
That was Obsidian.
What was Obsidian?
New Vegas.
New Vegas, but Microsoft owns New Vegas now too, or the Obsidian, so they could get back. They could.
Yeah.
I got a couple of next gen trailers queued up here. Let's check them out if you guys want to. Dan, finish your thought real quick though.
Oh, I didn't have one. It's okay.
Yes.
I have no thoughts.
Can I finish? Okay, I'm finished.
This is
the re-engine.
This is a game.
Yay! Oh, is this Village?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max, you might want to close your eyes.
Oh, is this a horror game?
It's Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're supposed to be bringing this to Microsoft too.
So it's not that scary because it's Resident Evil. So.
7 was pretty good.
7 was, I love 7.
I find him
6 was a
badass.
pile of crap.
Terrifying.
Oh, dude, 7 terrified the crap out of me. I was playing in the dark all by myself. I screamed.
Yeah.
All the above.
Oh.
The other ones don't scare me.
The bell tolls for us all.
For whom the bell tolls.
That lady's creepy.
Sounds like a witch.
Whee!
Quit being so paranoid.
This is a continuation of 7, right, Dan? Like a direct continuation?
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention because it was supposed to be a PS5 exclusive, but then they're trying to work on it for Microsoft as well. So now I'm interested.
The animated sequences they have in this.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the storytelling.
That's cool.
Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over a vine, under a branch, and into the forest deep.
Yeah, a bedtime story.
It's like a little Tim Burton animation, like right in the middle of Resident Evil.
It's just a local tale.
Everybody ready to move?
Looks cool.
Village. 8.
V8 age.
V8.
Yes.
Full of
These are
vitamins.
vegetables, or this will happen.
Vegetables are delicious.
Look, it makes witches.
So that's a PS5 exclusive, Dan?
They're supposed to be working on it for Microsoft as well, but I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah, the PlayStation 5 is just screaming my name. I've always been an Xbox guy since the first Xbox, but I don't know. I'm thinking about PS5.
They made
Miles Morales and Resident Evil.
They made a Batman themed PlayStation with a exclusive Spider-Man game, and I still haven't done it. I don't know what's going to be.
Exactly.
You were close to doing it.
I was so close, and I was like, ah! And even the Spider-Man, like if you buy the Spider-Man PlayStation, that thing's badass. It looks great. I love that thing. I still no. I won't do it. Like I'm just not gonna do it.
Principles. I get it.
Hey, if you guys are watching in the comments and you either want to see a trailer or want to join the conversation, send in your thoughts. Just comment below and it'll come straight to us. Oh, we did get our first spam on Twitch, guys. Yeah, let's all get really excited. We can buy followers. Did you know that?
All right.
Oh, that's nice.
That's good.
Yes,
so
spam.
Russian bots, awesome.
Yay.
It doesn't let me block this person.
Wait, can we buy Russian bots?
I'm assuming that's what they are. They'll tell people to vote Trump and shit.
Here we go. Let's check this one out. This is the other one that's got me on Sony's bandwagon.
Is this the gameplay or is this just the announcement?
Just the trailer.
Oh, okay. Because there's an actual I think there's a gameplay reveal.
No Man's Sky Origins. What the fuck?
Want to discover how boring this all was?
Yes.
I mean, they really did a lot of work to get that game caught back up.
They did, but I'm still pissed because they released it like shit.
Yeah. They never should have put the game out.
No.
I agree. Go be a hero, Miles. That's sweet.
This is the real trailer, everybody. Before you make a comment.
This is the fan trailer, right?
Yeah.
These superhero games are getting better and better.
The Miles Morales Spider-Man outfit is like one of the best Spider-Man outfits of all time.
Absolutely.
I like the one from the movie with the finger, the spray painted fingers.
But yeah, there's an actual like gameplay trailer somewhere wherein like you get to see a little bit more. Like he's on a sequence involving like saving the Brooklyn Bridge or something like that. Or
I'm gonna look for the gameplay footage in just a second.
Neat.
It's coming soon, like November. So
holiday.
Yeah. So it's a launch title.
Yeah, I'm glad they're doing a PSV port for that because even though I'm excited, I like the franchise fine enough. It's still not enough to get me jazzed about getting a new console.
No.
Yeah, I need to play the new Batman game, so I need to get into one of those consoles. But like,
what new Batman
game? The Gotham Knights game.
That's not out yet.
I know it's not out yet.
No,
I need it for that. Like,
okay. I thought you.
Yeah, the console's not out either. So
okay, I was about to say no. For some reason, I thought you were saying like I still need to get to play this game. I'm like Arkham Knight.
Oh no, I played the shit out of Arkham Knight. Yeah. Oh my god, so many Riddler trophies.
I didn't care for that one so much.
City's
I didn't care for Knight so much. Yeah. City and Asylum. I really liked.
City's the best one.
Arkham Knight's fine, but
I liked Arkham Knight. I liked it a lot more than other people. I didn't.
There's a Batmobile.
Yeah, the Batmobile doesn't piss me off as much as it pisses everyone else off.
That's what I didn't like about it. So
yeah.
like a little bit of the Batmobile would have been fine, but like half the game he's just driving around in a fucking tank.
The only new thing. It was the only thing that they hadn't done in all the other games.
Don't care. I was happy with being Batman, running around beating the shit out of people.
but also the story in Arkham City was just better.
Throwing Thor's hammer in the Avengers game right now is my new favorite thing.
I had someone try to sell me on the Avengers game. I'm still not buying it just yet.
I heard it was meh, but I don't know.
Okay.
Try it out, Max.
After the main campaign, it's just a grind fest.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the DLC stuff. So
the main campaign's fun though. The story's fun.
Okay.
So I guess the reveal is that this is all going to be taking place in Harlem. So I don't know if it'll have as much of the open world aspect as the first game, but I can't imagine it not be.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, Max. Spoilers for the Spider-Man games, I guess. Since
Come on, we're gonna be late.
Damn it.
Spoilers. Miles is a Spider-Man now.
Oh.
What?
Hashtag not my Spider-Man.
Oh, Jesus.
But
I think he's so glad we're well past that now, where it's just like, yeah, Miles is a Spider-Man. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't care.
But he's Blick.
Oh, no. Yeah, nice. Nice Lethal Weapon 2 reference there.
Man.
I love that movie.
Miles is walking with his friend through the carnival.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this gameplay footage, but they're not doing nothing.
Ooh, this is exciting.
They'll get to it. I mean, this is like welcome to like any open world game where it's like,
yeah, I know,
right?
You're gonna have these little midland points.
There we go, Max.
Like Red Dead, what they show you is you riding around shooting people and
There we
just
go.
wandering around.
So I guess one of the new combat features is he's got like a venom strike, right? That electrocharged like venom strike that he'll have to incorporate into fighting. Wow, this is lagging.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gameplay footage is sick.
Whoa. This game is dropping frames everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know now.
I'm not sold on the PS5.
Just so you know, I think that's just our own connection. It has nothing to do with the actual gameplay footage. That'd be hilarious if it's like, no.
Actual gameplay footage. The lag is
actual
gameplay footage.
This is just the game before it gets its obligatory 8 gig patch. So, you know.
All the penguin goons in Arkham City sound like they are from Chicago. My pets are weird. That is accurate.
The phone concurs.
No,
yeah, sorry guys.
I like the added bonus of the phone.
Oh, good.
I will say the animated takedowns in this game and the original one are a lot of fun. Like, I love the animated takedown.
What is the Chicago equivalent in DC?
In DC?
Yeah.
I mean, Gotham is like a combination of Chicago and Jersey.
I thought Gotham was New York.
No, Metropolis is supposed to be.
I mean, Gotham could be New York, New Jersey, things like that.
Yeah.
But Metropolis is always
as long
like
as it's all the crappier parts.
Yeah.
I always thought Metropolis was LA because it's always like the fucking, like sun shining in Metropolis.
Yeah, but Metropolis is like LA mixed with like, some kind of Midwestern, like Kansas City, if it was huge and people wanted to go there. Sorry, Kansas.
Here we go. Do the DC worlds correspond with real cities? Let's see what.
Because Chicago
Kinda?
exists in the universe,
Yeah, a
but
little
also
bit.
like New York exists and Gotham.
Yeah, those cities exist in the universe, so it's like they're kind of saying like, oh, New York is there, and then Gotham is just a little bit to the left.
It looks like Gotham is based sort of on Manhattan as well as Queens.
Huh.
It's up to you.
Okay, the frame rate's a lot better now. The frame rate is a lot smoother now. Great.
And Metropolis is based on New York, Chicago, Cleveland, Detroit, Toronto, Vancouver, and LA. It's supposed to represent all of the wealthy cities on Earth.
I mean, it changes based on the writer too, so it's just like
Gay Perry.
Yeah, if you ask Zack Snyder, they're in the same. They're like just a bridge that connects them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this game is going to be pretty sweet.
Scream 4. Be yourself.
That was like weird cross promotion.
Yeah, but whatever,
What's the big Xbox releases? Does anybody know? Have they done a conference like Sony did?
Is Cyberpunk, whatever it's called, supposed to be coming out in the series?
I thought that was both systems, though.
It is.
It is.
But it's going to be like, let's pick something other than Watch Dogs, which kind of sucked on everything. Yeah, like one of those multi-console things where the newer ones are infinitely better.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just waiting. A lot of people went to pre-order the Xbox Series X, and they accidentally pre-ordered the Xbox One X. Which, to be fair, that is not a hard.
No, Xbox sucks at naming their consoles.
Yeah,
the one thing I can say about PlayStation, they are fucking easy. What's the most recent one? That's the one I want. 6 is the highest number. I know which one I need. Fucking. Do you want the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, the Xbox One X, the Xbox Series X?
And Nintendo, at least, like their.
But they didn't pull a Wii U.
Yeah, except for the Wii U, of course.
Yeah. Which I love, but nobody else did.
For their 2DS, 3DS bullshit they had. I need a 3DS XL, please. Can I get a fucking no?
But
get out of here.
But it's not as good as the new 3DS XL.
New 3DS XL. Yes.
Yeah, they went from 2D to 3D back to 2D.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, these assholes, again, here's another classic Nintendo headache function. Like, the 3D sucks. You never play with it on. So they're like, here, you can buy this more expensive one without the 3D function, and it's better.
Well, to be fair,
it's less expensive.
You always assume
but the 3D was good.
Nobody does. I liked playing with the 3D. I know a lot of people who did as well.
I enjoy the 3D function, Max.
Okay.
Super aggressive.
Fucking shit. All that shit makes me nauseous. they haven't been able to do it right. I haven't even tried VR. Fucking they have not been able to do it right yet, as far as I'm concerned.
Max could watch a movie that's at 100% critic rating and goes, "Nobody likes this shit."
I don't like it.
A lot of people have a problem with the 3D function. I'm not crazy.
Yeah. No, you're not crazy.
That's legit criticism. Yeah.
The thing, if you have a 3DS XL, you do not need a 2DS XL because all you have to do is switch that little button
and turn it off,
and it's the same thing. That's what I didn't ever understand, was why people would rush out to buy a 2DS when you've already got one.
Oh yeah,
because the 2DS is cheaper if you didn't want the 3D to begin with, and then people are stupid. So, you put them both together and you get people buying multiple stuff, which is fine.
And that's how Nintendo makes their money.
Oh, really? Here, we're going to buy a PS4, and then we got a PS4 Pro, and then we got...
hey, look, you're doing that thing where you're like, hey, they're bad people too, and
trying to negate the fact they're all bad people. I'm fine with that. You're just going to single out Nintendo, which is my favorite. So.
Hey, they've been doing this since the Neo Geo age of stuff.
Oh yeah,
remember? $300 for the system, and then $80 per title or something. No,
the Neo Geo. Those were like $500 for the game. It was $800 for the system.
800 for yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah, because those were basically just cabinet chips that they rammed into a system. You could pop. Those things are huge.
That NES games retailed for $100. So did the Genesis games between 80 and 100. It's crazy. We're going back up to 70. What's everybody think about that? The $70 price tag.
Nope.
If you're releasing a console that can't even use discs, why is this game $70? I know you guys are saving a shit ton on manufacturing and
titles.
I'm paying $70, I don't want microtransactions out the wazoo.
Yeah,
you're gonna.
But you'll still get them because that's how we do things.
If you're gonna penny pinch here and charge me more, I need to have more gameplay for my buck over here.
Or you know what? Fucking, why don't you? If I'm paying $70, release a fucking finished game. If I'm paying $70 and I gotta wait on some DLC, give me a dick. Like that's just ridiculous.
Thank you, Max.
The reason they'll do it is because everybody keeps shelling out money. The only way to make a change is to stop doing it.
But it's the only option that you have if you want to play games. Like that's like here's the thing. Like back in the day, and why I collect older stuff is because it's all there. Now you buy games now, and it's just like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. The only thing that's actually on the disc is the intro, and then you got to download the rest of the game. Right. So in I don't know 6 or 7 years when they kill the online store, you're not going to be able to play that game, whether you have it physically or not.
Right. See, that's why it makes something like, say, Avengers, which I've been getting into a lot the past couple of weeks since I got it. It makes it such a mixed bag because, there are the microtransactions there, and they do really want you to go to the marketplace and spend actual money on, cosmetic skins and stuff like that. I'm really not in much for the cosmetic skins as much as I am for the future DLC, which will be free. The future DLC is going to be free for that at least, so that's cool. But everything else is superfluous, like emotes and takedown maneuvers and like I said, nameplates. They have you have to spend $10 to get actual money to get a nameplate. I'm like, I don't give a crap about a nameplate. It's why would I ever spend extra money beyond what I just did for the actual game? Now they have the in-game credits and currency that you can use by leveling up your characters and completing objectives. Fine, that keeps you involved in daily challenges and what have you. But it's still just it's just a grind machine in order to grind out more bucks for you. So it's a mixed bag.
Yeah,
and with these games,
EA is the worst. Well, no, 2K. I remember 2K. I played NBA 2K.
Oh, EA is.
Oh, dude, FIFA.
Either you for your My Player or whatever. Either you spent 3 years grinding for your player to get anywhere near good, or you spent $80 to make.
Oh yeah, when I went to buy Madden 21, the guy at the GameStop was like, "Do you want Madden points?" I'm like, "No, I just want to play football. I want to play the game." And he goes, "Well, if you play it online, your team's not going to be as good because you can buy." I'm like, "Fuck! What happened to sports games? You just
I'm just the sports games are the worst too. They're the biggest horse because they come out every year. They come out every year with a game, and nothing changes. But every 5 years, something will actually change. And if they're okay, you pay $60 for Madden. Whatever the year that comes out, and then for the next 5 years, you pay $20 to get an update and update your rosters. That would get me into playing the Madden games or the NBA 2Ks or any of those 2K games because I'm not spending $60 to effing play this game every year.
No.
I do want to correct myself by saying that this is the first Madden game I've bought for more than $1 in many, many, many years.
Oh, dude, I stopped playing sports games after they stopped making NCAA games.
14.
14 is the shit. I love that game.
It's so good.
But I don't care. I don't care that much.
I still have that disc.
Yeah,
because I don't even like Madden. Yeah, I don't even like Madden.
Did you guys follow what was done with the I think it's Crash Bandicoot Nitro Kart, the latest the tag racing one, I think the one that they just released like a little while ago. They released it with no microtransactions and stuff until it got reviewed.
Oh.
Then, a month later, they added all this stuff where you needed to pay for all this and
that's terrible.
What I was thinking.
Yep.
With Mike's
those sneaky motherfuckers.
With Mike's comment about how all the Spider-Man downloads is free. Yes, and unless the Avengers one or whatever.
Spider-Man download stuff is awesome. That's free. And,
it'll all be free unless it gets really, really big and they come out with a season 2.
Yeah,
and then you got to pay for that shit.
Look at Grand Theft Auto. I mean, I just started playing GTA 5 again. This
is why you don't play that.
Oh my god, I love it though. It's like all the DLC is free. They've been doing it. Like, when did that game come out? And they're still putting out new stuff, and people are still playing the game. So, like, no, I mean, obviously you can spend real money on GTA 5.
Oh yeah, that's. You buy those shark cards.
Having fun. And yeah, so like that's what gets me is like there's obviously a model where
you can make money and players can be happy.
Right.
Sure.
But Max, you're not the best of the best until you spend $500 on shark cards and you get your giant penthouse and a 50-car garage and
That's fair, and I will live with myself somehow.
Yeah. Because some people can't, and that's why all that shit is still free for you.
Yeah, I mean, oh my goodness. But yeah, but like again, it's there. If you want to be, you want to have like the pinpoint accuracy and the fucking, the sweetest car, and then your flashy penthouse, buy it, go for it, spend the money. But you don't have to. Like, you don't absolutely have to. Like, you're not like missing parts of the game because you didn't spend money. And if they
I totally follow the cosmetic microtransactions. If
you
want to buy a new skin, whatever. Live the truth.
Yeah. That's fine, but it's just like.
But it's like they don't need to shove it in your face all the effing time for one. Like, and because like the people who are gonna do it, like they'll do it. Like you don't have to try very hard to get that money.
Oh, dude, like phone mobile games. Like people spend outrageous. Like one person will be the whale for the game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Makes it totally worth it. Like it's like, hey, as long as Squirrely Nuts 273 fucking keeps playing, like we're all sending our kids to college. Like it
it's like this dude just spent $20,000 and he got a costume and.
Goodness sake!
My Petra Weird says the worst was buying horse armor in Oblivion.
Oh yeah.
Horse armor. There's some horse
because
armor.
Nobody sees it but you. That's the fun of Oblivion horse armor.
Oh, that's terrible.
Sure, it looks cool, but you just spent money for you to see your horse in armor. It does nothing.
Oh god, that's terrible.
Morrowind's still my favorite Elder Scrolls because you can break that game so easily.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
I got to run through Knights of the Old Republic again. I did a run through, and I got to the end, and my build was just not conducive to winning the end of that game.
Oh yeah. You need Force Drain, right?
I need a lot of things.
Okay.
But
Max,
I had a lot of fun getting to the end, but no.
Just how low level your powers were.
But let me stop you real quick there, Max. How can you play that game?
Knights of the Old Republic?
Yes.
I play it on my Xbox One.
Yes, and because it has backwards compatibility to the old Xbox, whereas my old disc works.
Yeah, man, is Knights of the Old Republic free on Xbox One?
No,
it's like $10, I think. The last I saw, it's not expensive.
Cool.
No, but my old Xbox game actually works on that. So
yeah, I have the disc.
Yeah,
I have the disc too. Like there's no. I love Xbox. I can always play the games that I want to play. Like,
that's the thing.
It's just that backwards compatibility 100% is been there only because PlayStation has like everything else. They have, PS3 compared to the Xbox 360. I mean, fuck. That was a hard time to be an Xbox guy. Like
I don't know, man. Because Xbox had a lot of stuff then too.
Blue,
unless
player, come on.
Yeah, unless you wanted RPGs, and then you're going PS3. But
HD DVD player, Max, was with the Xbox.
Oh, get the fuck out of here with your fucking external HD DVD. Get the fuck out of here, Xbox. What the hell is wrong with you?
Although, if you have one of those now, the discs are so cheap.
Yeah, no, you can get the entire collection of HD DVDs that were supposed to be on the Xbox for like $20 or something.
Yeah. Yes, it's ridiculous.
Oh my goodness, no, the PS3, like just the hardware was far and away so much better than the Xbox. Like it was just a better machine. Like you could not argue. And you're like, no, I play Xbox. You're like, yeah, you like to play shitty things, don't you? It's like, yeah, I do.
I love the 360, but it definitely wasn't proud to be one until the black ones came out because the white ones would just break.
Oh, dude, Red Rings of Death. I mean, like,
I had that. That happened once.
Microsoft did the right thing, with those. They're like, okay, we realize we've messed up. Like, we're legally obligated to make this right, but like at least they did. Like that's
all you had to do was
they send you a little coffin box,
wrap it in blankets, and let it heat up, and then it would fix the problem.
Right, and but the house fire you have after that does not work.
Yeah, you got to balance it out. Yeah,
insurance fraud.
yeah, whatever, man. At least you can play games for another 3 hours. It's
true.
The blazing fire afterward, it's just it's okay.
Morrowind was so good. The best part was there was no fast traveling. I haven't played that.
How is that the best part?
Well, I mean, Morrowind
because you got to walk through everything and look at the giant flying monsters.
Yeah, you appreciate the atmosphere.
And then that shirtless dude from the Blades.
In terms of your stats, and you can fly. Like, there's a spell where you can just you can fly across the map and more.
That sounds like fast travel.
You're flying. You're just like.
Right. You're
just traveling a little bit faster.
But it wasn't.
It's like getting on a jet plane is not fast travel.
All right. It
was like a David Blaine trip.
Dude, I remember when I was playing City of Heroes and I thought jumping was a power you had to unlock. So it's all fast travel. It's all fast travel.
I think I figured out why you don't play mini games, Max.
Oh, dude, definitely not with a computer. That was the first MMORPG I've ever played, and I did not like spacebar. Why would you hit that? I'm not trying to create a gap in the sentence.
Of like the move list on the game would have completely opened your eyes.
Oh, dude, and the thing is, they probably show you. I would not be surprised if there was just some level of the tutorial that I was spaced out during, and I completely missed
it. Jump. Oh, that must be cool.
I can't wait to unlock jump because there is a power you can unlock that's jump, but it's like superpower jump, like you're jumping like the Hulk. Yeah. And I thought you had to get that. Like everyone's got to pick this. This is stupid. Like this just lets you jump. Now you have to pick jump as one of your powers. It's lame.
Yeah, it's just.
Imagine you just.
Max is defeated by a fence.
I can neither confirm nor deny the truth of that statement.
All right, as we head into our final few minutes here, I do want to take the time to let everybody know that Podcastilips now has its own podcast feed. I've started listening to Podcastilips now, and I realize it should be something separate.
Yeah, that's safe for work.
All you need to do is go to anywhere you find podcasts and download
the Three Geeks Network would like to take this opportunity to apologize for anything you might have heard during podcast. Also,
drops tomorrow morning. So check it out. It's a lot of fun. Marcus and Max are on tomorrow's episode, and it was a good time to listen to. Some topics may or may not be those of the Three Geeks podcast, but the opinions are of the hosts for sure.
Oh man, those are rough.
It's not that bad. Trust me. What could I have possibly said that would be that bad?
Also, I want to do something with my grandmother or grandfather. Like, what could we do together? How can we enjoy life? Well, what you could do is go to YouTube, watch an episode of Matlock, then download the episode of Matt Talk. You can find it anywhere that audio podcasts are. YouTube
would you
Facebook.
Call them companion episodes?
We are a companion episode.
Companion episode of Matt Talk.
Yeah. There you go.
Even if you're not a fan of Matlock, John and I go on a lot of tangents that have nothing to do with Matlock, and we get a lot of compliments for our back and forth.
It's a good show.
really is a lot of fun. Check out Matt Talk everywhere you find podcasts. Check out the PVD cast. Just go to Facebook. Monday nights at 8:00. John presents the show live on Facebook, and you can see the replay on 3 Geeks Network on Tuesdays at noon.
Or if your grandma is metal, you can download the Podcast That Lives Now episode and listen to it with her.
Yeah.
If you're somebody who likes to get mad at political podcasts, Podcast Lives Now is for you. They welcome hate mail, and you may send the email still to 3 Geeks Podcast. It's fine. I'll make sure they get where they need to go. But
no, your inbox is already going to be flooded with the request to meet Steve.
Yeah, please hit me up if you're looking for a publicist, because Steve is a great guy.
And also, like, I want to yell at Max when I edit those. So,
Feel free.
So,
man.
yes, listen.
Look, man, when you're listening to the episode, feel free to yell at me as much as you want.
Yeah, because it's just me here with cans on trying to edit. And it's
scream at me, curse my name, curse everyone I've ever loved. It's okay. Do it, man. Like
my neighbor's gonna come over and be like, "Who's this Max?"
If you're listening to us or watching us and you have artistic talent and would like to send me a better version of this schedule, please do so. This schedule took me an hour to make. I'm not proud of it.
Well, I mean, if you only spend an hour on it, then man, you need to make a serious go of it.
No, that should have taken me 12 minutes. Look at it, top.
I mean, you don't even know if Animaniacs really has a hyphen or not.
No, Animaniacs has definitely got a hyphen. Are you trying to?
Yeah, but you can't tell from there.
That's true, because it goes to the...
No, well, I'm look, my lawyer knows that Animaniacs has a hyphen. So,
spoiler alert, folks, he does not have a lawyer.
Yes, I do. The best lawyers are the lawyers you don't know about, Justin.
Check out Mike
Ninja lawyers.
/Mike McGTV. Keep sending us all the love you guys have been doing for us. It has been absolutely fantastic, the support we've gotten, especially on Facebook. And
the hate. I also love my detractors.
Oh, yes. Yes, please.
And I found out that people don't like watching videos with static images. They want to see our faces.
They want to see this for some reason.
So every 3 Geeks podcast will have video within the next 2 weeks.
That seems very aggressive.
We're probably going to forget on Shaolin Sofa and Animaniacs a few more times before we get there.
Those are audio podcasts. I mean, what? You want to see us drink and eat pizza while we talk about shit? I mean,
really, apparently that's what they want to see.
Go real far out, become real deep in.
Yeah. Hi.
All right, everybody. Mike Holding is here. So we are wrapping this up from everybody at 3 Geeks Podcast. You guys have a great day.
Oh, Max.
Stay for your droids.
All right, I'm digging these closing credits. Like you threw the one on freaking monthly poll, and I think that one a lot.
I can hear you, Max.
What's up?
Digging